squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. Why? Come on now, we on that road to 100K. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. So listen, sit back, relax. You can take a seat on the bed or cop a squad on the toilet seat. I got the rest of the show from here. To that one and only V squad. Little the motto, man. Listen, it ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we gonna continue to push, mob, put them numbers up, and dominate 2024 is our year. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the membership, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to get involved. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through V, jump in that comment section right now or DM me on one of my platforms. We would love to have you on. Without further ado, mob, y'all know what time it is. Let's jump into them V mob shout outs of the day. Number 1 on the V mob list, man, salute to Bucky. Number 2 on that V mob list, man, salute to Marcus. Number 3 on that V mob list, man, salute to Ty. And number 4 on that V mob list, man, salute to LJ. And welcome to that V mob family, because as we all know, that's exactly what we are here, a family where we come together each and every day, tell an entertaining story, laugh, chill, vibe, take our minds away from whatever we got going on at the time, and try to prevent one person from ever spending one night inside that cell. Without further ado, mob, kick back, relax. We got some 5-3 pieces coming your way. Hey, V mob, let's go. Let's jump into story number 1. Now, mob, story number 1, man, we're going to call this one Bottle Pain because that's exactly what it was. Now, during this time, we're going to bounce to the joint real quick. I run into my little man, Chopper. Now, when I run into Chopper, this was the first kid that I ever met when he went to court in the state, and the judge was trying to release him. They was willing to release him, but his parents ain't want to take him home, and that shit fucked my mind up because I was like, damn, your people don't want to take you home? He like, no, but the story get a lot deeper. So now during this time, whole time he ripping and running, growing up in the streets, he a young wild juvenile, and as he's going back and forth to the system, his parents wasn't really fit to deal with him, meaning his mother was getting high, his grandmother was staying with him during the time, she was also getting high, and he was just going through a lot. So now he ends up getting booked for armed robbery. Now when he gets booked for the robbery, he ends up going, he go through the system, he go to placement, but when he come home, they don't release him back to the custody of his parents. They send him to a group home. Now the group home was called On CC's. Now On CC's was like, it was a wild ass group home for real. It was like a juvenile detention center in itself, but you just lived there and you was able to leave, go to school, whatever the case may be. But On CC's had a lot of kids who would run away. They would break away from there and they would run not too far down the street to the projects. You get what I'm saying? So boom, this was his same circumstance. So as he's going through the system, he ends up running away from On CC's, and this is where me and him meet at, ripping and running in the streets. Now he ends up getting booked again for a crack charge. Whole time he get knocked off. Now when he going back and forth to court fighting his charge, whole time I ends up getting locked up off the street for another home invasion. Boom. So now me and him over to jail together. We both fighting our charges. So now we over there for probably, let's just say 4 or 5 months. We ends up catching a court date on the same day. Now when we go to court, I go in there, boom. Now when he go in there and come back out, I can hear the sheriff or the bailiff bringing him back downstairs. But I can hear him saying like, man, listen, man, just keep your head up, man. That's crazy, bro. I know, listen, it ain't always what it seems, man. Don't take that anger out on your mother, whatever the case may be. So now when he get back down there, I hear Chopper talking to the sheriff right there like, man, that's some bullshit, man. How the fuck my own mother don't want to take me home, man? What the fuck? I ain't never asked her for nothing. Everything I got in my life, I got on my own. Everything I did, I do for myself, man. Only thing I asked her was to sign for a nigga to come the fuck home. She can't even do that. I mean, he going to fuck off. So now he comes back in the bullpen with me. We both right here sitting in the cell. We right there talking. I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck happened? Boom, he gets to breaking it down to me, man. That's some crazy ass shit. I go up there, the judge said I was good to go home. I learned my lesson, I served my time. Even though I was a repeat offender, I ain't really had too many shots this time. I ain't really getting into no trouble, but they wanted to release me. They were saying like, listen, there ain't really too much we can do with him. He not going back to On CC's because he had already broke away from there. Then once he got detained again, ahead and finished his time at On CC's, then he ended up getting into the custody of his aunt. Now, when he get into the custody of the aunt for real, now the mother, she like fighting the aunt to get the custody back, but that's the crazy part because now when the mother trying to get the custody back, she's showing up to court telling the judge don't release him to her or her sister. So that shit was crazy. So boom, like I told y'all, we in the bullpen for real. So now the bullpen is like a hallway with nothing but cells like this. So it's people in every cell. Of course, this an emotional time. There's not no time to be joking and playing, but we not in no place where as though your emotions matter to anybody. So somebody that's in the bullpen down the hall, they yell out, man, yo, dirty as shit on family don't want to take your dumb ass home. Boom, that's all it's going to take. So now my little man jump on the gate. What? Who the fuck said that, man? You was a bitch. Whole time he get to going off, he getting mad as shit. So now the little dude that's down there at the other end of the bullpen, he going off, man, shut your dirty ass up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, boy. That's why your mother ain't trying to take you home now. Boom, now they on the gate going back and forth, going at it. But Chop can't see who it is. I can't see who it is. Neither. But the little dude, whoever it is talking at the end of the hallway, he for sure know who Chopper is because he seen him when he came downstairs. Now, mind you, when Chopper came downstairs, he went past about 4 or 5 cells before he got to the cell we at. So it could have been anybody down there. So he like, all right, that's a bet. Boom, so now they load everybody up, handcuff us, they load everybody back on the van, we headed back to the compound. Boom, we get back to the joint. Now, during this day, I'll never forget, it was a baseball game. Clinton versus Roosevelt. So now when we coming back, we're gonna go through intake, they're gonna do their little searches, whatever the case may be. They're gonna shoot us to the dining hall because they already know we done probably missed a meal or two, whatever the case may be. We goes there, grab the food, but we really in a rush because niggas trying to hurry up and run to this baseball game because it's an activity. We bored as shit in here. We trying to hurry up and have some fun. Boom, we hurry up, go to the chow hall, punish the food, we shoots out there. Now, when everybody get out there to the baseball field, everybody get to go into their respective units, whatever the case may be, because it's only Clinton and Roosevelt playing the game, but they let all the other units be outside to, participate in the activities because this is how people end up winning unit of the month because whoever would have won this baseball game, we going to end up playing Mandela, so forth and so on. Then we going to have the championship, playoffs, this, that, and the third. Y'all know how I go. Boom. So now as we out there, little dude at the plate, he cracked that motherfucker. Boom. When he hit it, he smacks a home run. As he coming around the plate, we hear somebody yell out, man, cut the fuck up, dumbass, cut up. Boom, light bulb go off in my head. I'm like, yo, that's that motherfucking voice from the bullpen. Whole time I look at Chop, but Chop see that motherfucker too. He like, God is badass right there. Boom. Now the little dude who said he's so lackadaisical, or he done forgot that he done talked about my little man and his mother. He forgot that his voice is in the air. Now motherfuckers was trying to identify who that was talking at the bottom of the bullpen. Boom. My man Lord Chop like, all right, that's about, don't even say nothing. B, don't even say nothing. We out there, we wait about 5-10 more minutes. Whole time Chop start walking. If we right here, this is the baseball field. He start walking around to the other end of the field. He go by the dugout, he grab a bat. This how he rocking to sleep though. He step on the side of the plate. You ever seen somebody like fake warming up, like they try and get their swing together? He over there fake acting like he getting the swing together, but he keep backing up, getting behind Lil Yo, who right there on the side of him. Man, my little man Chop turned to the side. He end up scooting over one more time, crank his dumb ass straight in his head. Bang! All you hear is like, man, it's like he hit a motherfucking steel wall. Bing! Whole time when he do that, homeboy that's right there, his scared ass takes off because he like, oh shit, he just hit my man in the motherfucking head with a steel bat. So now whole time my little man Chop wasn't really trying to do him in with the bat. He just wanted to get his point across, and he's so bottled up. He got so much anger bottled up because I could have been home today. My own family don't want me. I already do for myself, and I'm still in here with your chump ass, and you played with me in that bullpen, and you disrespecting me. I ain't going for that. Whole time, soon as he cracked him, shorty falls to the ground. My little man throw the bat. He just get to punish him right there. Bitch, you done lost. I'm talking about man Chop trying to break his face, but whole time there's so much staff out there. They hurries up, run over there, they get on top of him, cuff him up, and it was a big blow up. But all this stemmed from you not understanding everybody not playing. My little man was going through it because he wanted to go home. Everybody don't want to be here. Everybody want to go home, and you playing on the tip where as though my little man could have went home, and the only thing that stopped him was his own family. His own family said, no, Your Honor, we do not want him. He's not ready. We're not stable enough to let him come back to our house. We are recommending that the state keep him for another 6 to 9 months or another long-term commitment, which is 12 to 18 months. Let's jump into story number 2. Now, story number 2, man, another wild and crazy situation, and we gonna call this one love and betrayal because that's exactly what it was. Now, during this time around my way, I got one of my good men. Whole time we got a female around the way she just moves around there. But of course, that's always a touchy situation right there because when you're a female moving around the neighborhood, especially a ghetto neighborhood for real, you're gonna always be on your P's and Q's. But her, she was already adapted to it. She was already adjusted to it because I think she was moving from over East Baltimore. So now she coming over the West. So boom, she get over there. Of course, everybody on the block that see her, they try and press up on her butt. At first, she playing hard to get. Guess she starts slowly realizing, like, look, man, there's some money around here. Up with my little man Chaz, they end up locking in. So boom, now they doing they 1-2. Only thing is, Chaz a ladies man, so he ain't got no intent on settling down with her. She playing her angle, but slowly but surely she started really getting into her feelings. and she started really liking Chaz. So like she starting to get too clingy for real, because like I told y'all, he was a natural player. So now he really just using her for the spot for real. Like he'll stay there at night, and she lived on the block, so he really ain't like that too, because it's like, man, I can't even really bust my move because she always round here, she always right here. But he plays position. So one night they in the house, they end up getting done doing they 1-2. Chaz end up gnawing off. What do? She go through the phone. She ends up catching him cheating through an IG post, but she don't make a scene. Like I told y'all, she a project girl herself. What does she do? She start going with her move. She start messing around with another dude on the other side of town. Boom, she already had a side nigga on deck. She just was waiting for Chaz to fuck up. Boom, so now she go with her move. This go on for about 4 or 5 months. They both doing a 1-2, but nobody getting caught. Now fast forward about 5 months later, Chaz end up catching her cheating on the phone. So he ends up getting mad because now he caught up in his feelings. He end up getting mad because he like, man, what the fuck? I'm already invested my time, my money. I'm over here staying. I don't give a fuck what I do. I'm a man. You can't do what a man do. Just because I'm cheating don't mean you cheat. They ends up getting into this big blowout. They get into a big argument. Things end up going left. Chaz end up doing the ultimate no-no. He ends up, accidentally doing what he do. She ends up with a little knot on her head. After that happened, she ends up leaving. When she end up leaving the house, she go over to her people house. When she get over there, I think it was her aunt, grandmother, something like that. When she get over there, her brother over there. And now her brother see what's going on with his sister, and that she got a bruise on her face. He not really trying to hear nothing that she talking about. Boom, he jump in the car, goes over there. Now when he go over there, he knock on the door. Little dude come to the door. He hit the little dude 2 times in his chest. Boom, boom. Now when he put him down, mind y'all, he hits the little dude point blank range at the door. Walks off, jump in the car, get out of there. Boom. Skirt. Now he S off. He's shooting back to the grandmother house or the aunt house. He gets back over there, tell the sister what he just did. Of course, she goes so crazy. Now, mind y'all, the brother already had a drug habit too. So her going over there, and she didn't even tell him. He just seen her face, and he went with his own move. So after he goes in there and tell her exactly what he did, she jumps up off the table. She break out the house, jump in the car. She beelining back to her house. Now, she done realized, like, fuck for all this. I should have just stayed home and never came over here and told my brother. Boom, she gets back right there. She arrived at the scene. Somebody, of course, then already called the ambulance. The whole street is blocked off. But when she get there, she telling the police that's her house. Boom, they let her in. They give her the bad news that her boyfriend is pronounced on the scene. Boom, of course, she break down. But during the same time, she jumps on the phone, call the police, or she tell the police at the scene of the crime she know who the shooter is. They say, what? Of course, she tell them that it's her brother. They send the police calls over to Granny house. Now, mind y'all, like I told you, the brother already got a vicious drug habit. So during this time while the sister is over there, he just thinking in his mind, man, she'll get over that shit. She just being a crybaby right now. Fuck that shit. And fuck him. This is how it goes. So boom, he right there sitting on the couch. Granny, she put up in the room, mind you. She don't even got nothing to do with this situation. She don't even hear what the brother come in the house to say, or what the granddaughter to say, because she like, all right, my grandbaby's here. I'm up in my room doing. You know how Granny is. She's staying out the way. Boom, whole time he right there chilling on the couch smoking. All he sees is the door come out the hinges. Boom, he right there. Of course, they tell him freeze, don't fucking move, put your hands in the air. They arrest him for a murder one, takes him down to jail. Crazy situation, man. And he ended up going to trial, and he ended up getting life in prison. But crazy, man, how he was at the house, absolutely had nothing to do with this situation. Her and him going through their own little domestic, whatever they going through. One argument ended up making an accident, gave her a little knot on her eye. Boom, not a little eye. I mean, not a little knot, but it should have never got to that point. He should have just left. Fellas, never, you already know the rule, man. If it ever get to that point, you just leave the house. Boom. That ends up happening. She go over there telling her brother, or just going over there just to get away. Whole time he go with his move, man, and look what happened. Look at all this that happened over this one situation, man. But with that being said, fam, let's jump into story number 3. Now, my story number 3, man, another wild situation right here. And this one we gonna call the ultimate flush, because that's exactly what it was, as y'all already know. Boom. Now, during this time, we gonna bounce over to jail. Now, we got the little dude, Migo, come over there. Now, Migo, hence the name, he was a little Mexican dude, but he understood English real good, and he hung around a lot of black people. So he was real fluent with how he was moving around. So, boom. Whole time as we over there for about 5-6 months, he was laid back, stayed out the way. He ain't really had too many friends, but he ain't had no enemies at the time neither, so he was really 50-50 as far as just being locked up and moving around. You get what I'm saying? So boom, whole time he ends up hitting the jackpot. It's a little Spanish CO that started working over there. Of course, just because he speak their language, they both know how to communicate with each other. Just quite naturally, they connected with each other. They bonded with each other. Boom. So now one thing started leading to another, and he want her to start bringing in that work. He want her to start bringing in them drugs. So boom, now that he got him a horse is somebody that's going to, bring the stuff stuff in, a guinea, a mule, whatever you call it from wherever you at. So boom, now the whole time she bringing it in for him, but don't nobody know. He's staying low key and he only hitting the few Mexicans that's around him, but nobody right there that really got no muscle with him. It's only about 4 or 5 of them around there, and all of them really get high. As you can see, he hitting them. So boom, he calls himself trying to make a smart move, but it was the dumbest thing that he could have did. But he was trying to alleviate problems before they got to him. But what he should have did was just dealt with the problem whenever it came to him, if a problem came to him. So now every unit, every tier, every dorm going to have somebody or a group of people that's going to be labeled as a threat. They running around taking shit. They running around bullying people. They running around leading the way, or they doing whatever they want to do. And ain't nobody giving them no pushback. Ain't nobody giving them no resistance. So what he does is he say in his mind, I'm going to go tell the tough dudes that I got this, and, you know, I give them a good price, or I just give them some if, you know, I don't have no problems, because I don't want nobody coming to me later on when they find out and they like, man, what the fuck type sneaky shit you was on, some old sneak hustling shit. These are the little wild dope thing games that a motherfucker play. You doing your thing, minding your business, staying out the way, hustling, and a person will find out you got some drugs and get mad at you because you ain't tell them, and they want it for free. They don't even want to buy no drugs from you. They just want to take it, or they want you to give it to them under the pretenses of, if you don't, we gonna take it. Like, come on, man, the wild game. So boom, he goes over there and he tell them what he working with. Of course, they play it cool for about 2-3 months because one, they like, he got the weight. He got a CO that's bringing him in, whatever she bringing him in. So we gonna always keep that avenue open. And for about 4 or 5 months, they playing it. They like soft pressing them. They like short range extorting them. They might give them $20 and then don't give them no money for another month, but they still getting dope every day. They still getting whatever they getting every day, strips, whatever the case may be. Boom. So now fast forward another 4 or 5 months. Shorty started getting like, listen, man, I can't keep giving it out for free, because the girl is like, listen, you're not even giving me no money, and it's supposed to be a business. And she already saying like, no, you must be giving this shit away, because there's no way I'm bringing you drugs. And if I bring you a $10 bag behind the wall, that $10 bag costs $30. If I get you a $10 strip, in some joints that strip costs $150. So it's no way that you're not making no money with the stuff that I'm bringing you. So she already putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Boom, so the CO end up telling him like, look, man, if you can't stand up for yourself and protect this shit, I'm ready to start bringing it to you, because it ain't no telling what you will end up doing if you get scared enough. Somebody might tell you, look, man, give me all them drugs. As a matter of fact, go tell who bringing you that shit before we beat you up. Just because a person can't get it and they want to knock your shine, get rid of you, and fucking fuck up the money for whatever the case may be. So it be little wild games, man. So boom, comes back, tell them, look, man, I can't do nothing on the arm no more. I know y'all understand. Look, man, we had a good run, blase blah. Now he trying to go to a sweet talk game. They say, okay, but little do he know, now they rock the sleep game, and they ready to get on their bullshit. They ready to get on their wolf tip. Boom. He goes in the cell, laid back thinking, whoo, that was a close one. All right, I'm good. Now I can start really making some money, moving around how I want to. And she had just bought him a fresh pack. Boom, what do? They go in the room, load up, strap up. They runs down on him in his room. Now, when they run down, one of them just smack the shit out on him. Boom! When they smack him, the other two just grab him up. They pins him to the bunk, grab the sheet off the bed. They tie him up to the bunk. Now, when they tie him to the bunk, he whips out the hammer on him. Boom, look, this is what the fuck really happened, right? Where that shit that you got right now, because I know you got something, because the little Mexican already told us that you running around talking about you was getting a fresh batch. Of course, he's scared and tied to a bunk. He tell him where it's at. Now, the next step is, listen, you ain't going nowhere, and you going to keep telling little pretty face, bring you that shit in. If you make one move, if you move like you not doing it no more, if you move like you ready to check in, you ain't got to worry about us beating you up. I'm going to slam this motherfucker straight in your face and think I'm playing. Now, what they really doing is they got no intentions on hurting him. They only snagged him up and tied him up to the bunk for the theatricals to make it seem like, listen, if you play with us, I'm telling you, boy, we going to take it to the max. Whole time, they don't want no problem. They just try and get high and really scare him into doing what they want him to do. And it works. Whole time when they get done, they get the drugs, whatever they came to get, untie him, let him come back out. And they ain't want to hurt him. They ain't want to put no marks on him, beat him up, slap him up, and now he got to go get checked in. We ain't going to do nothing to you. Tie his ass up, scare him to death, and tell him, listen, man, get that shit. Keep the program going, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to make sure your re-up is met. So what they really doing is they ready to take over the operation. How much you owe her? $500. But we already know the work that she giving you, that shit probably equal up to $2,500. So now we ready to start giving her $800, make her a little more happier. Might give you $250 just to keep just to keep you in the side pocket, because it don't matter. We clearing $2,000 anyway. But crazy situations, man. But with that being said, family, you know what it is. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, you already know what I need y'all to do. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time. From the bottom of my heart. It's that V Squad, V Mob. Y'all already know what it is, man. Only thing I ask is like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Rush over here and join that V Mob family, man. And listen, the V Mob hotline is officially open, man. We will be going live each and every night, man. So make sure if you would like to come on the show and tell your story, you do not have to show your face, but dial into that number, man, and we would love to hear some wild stories. Each and every night we going up and doing that V-Mob family live, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Hey, V-Mob, we out of here. Let's go.